Okay, here's where we stand now. When I sandblasted this, I actually took this cover off, flipped it upside down, screwed it back on, and taped around the edges. I taped all of the vent holes in here. Everywhere where sand could go into the motor, I taped off. Sandblasted it, pulled it out, used a wire brush on the other areas that couldn't be sandblasted. Then we painted it. Flipped the cover back over and cleaned the faceplate up. This is the bearings. This is what everything hangs on. Did a wire wheel on those. Actually, I even sandblasted the bearings. WD-40'd them after I cleaned them out. Everything's been painted. You can see I have a whole bunch of parts over here that are ready to go on. Handles, everything. Real quick, let me go ahead and set the camera down. Here, I'll hit. Okay, these covers are black. I painted them back to the original black, but a lot of people don't know this black plastic is ABS plastic. So if you have a broken item, I used to do this at the RV center with holding tanks. What you can do is for holding tanks, this had a crack in it. It's not going to look all that pretty, but it's fixed. I didn't even have to do this side, but I did it just for strength. You just coat it with ABS cement all in the back, about 4 coats, and that layers it and rebuilds it. And I put some in the crack. And what you want to do with a crack is, the crack, let's say, starts from here and goes to about here. Well, right where the crack ends, you want to drill a hole, about an 1/8 inch hole. No matter how big the crack is, just in the crack. That'll stop the crack, because the crack wants to keep moving and following the crack. But if you drill a hole in the center of it, it has nowhere to go. It's stopped. And that's how you repair cracks. So you just go down. It's the ABS cement. It's black glue. And that's how you repair your ABS. Well, we're ready for assembly. I'm not going to do the tedious work of videotaping all this, but I did print out the manual, and this way it assures me I have all the pieces in the right order, because my memory's not perfect. So we're all set. Everything's been painted, sandblasted, and cleaned. You can see, well, I got the clamps are holding me up here. I added this on. New bolts in here. Lock washers, because I don't want this to ever come undone. And what those bolts actually hold is a mechanism in here for doing the angle, which direction it can turn. So that's all set. Everything here has been sandblasted and painted, sandblasted and painted. This had a wire wheel and sandpaper done to it, so it came out nice. The only thing that has not been done yet is the cover right here. Nameplate still has to be cleaned up. But other than that, I'm ready to clear off my workbench and start assembly.